today we're shooting in the studio. Let's get to it. All right, so we have our model. He's getting ready for our photo shoot here behind me. He's a fabulous musician. His name is Pat Vidala. I'll put his link in the description below. So let's talk about the setup here in the studio. So I have a giant 6-foot umbrella. I think primarily I'm just gonna be using one light source for this photo shoot. We're gonna be doing 2 different kind of lighting scenarios, but to start, we're gonna start with this big light source. Now, a bigger lighting source means softer light. This is gonna almost give us kind of a natural window daylight sort of look. But first, I wanna show you what the camera settings are gonna be. So I'm at 1/160th of a second, which is the fastest that I can sync a Sony to the lights. I'm at f8, so make sure everything is in focus, and my ISO is at 100. So if I take a photo right now, theoretically, that photo should be completely black. Excellent, which is great. So what that means is none of the light in this apartment, in the studio, anywhere else is affecting our photo. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our light back on. We're gonna get our model into position here. All right, so let's have you come like right here and give me your pose that you want, something like that, right? To get the nice big biceps going. All right, yeah, just hold it like that. Just hold it, let's see how that looks. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got. First shot, that's not bad. I'm just gonna bring this a little bit farther away from you. Now, the other thing I wanna do is I wanna create what's called some negative fill. So everything in this apartment, all the walls and everything are white, so the light's bouncing off and whatnot. So I have this stand right here with a black blanket on it. And what this is gonna do is it's going to absorb some of the light behind him. So it's going to make his backside a little bit darker, just so we can give it a little bit more drama, because everything that we're shooting today, he wants in black and white. So we're gonna help absorb some of that light right there. Turn that right shoulder towards me just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I like that yeah, exactly, that's it. Hold that, ready, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so if you notice on this photo, it's a little bit brighter over here, but now with this negative fill, it's absorbed some of the black to give some more definition in the muscle, which I know he wants, and just to give a little bit more drama to the photo. So let's go back to the shoot. Give me that pose one more time. Yeah, trying to get the whole thing in the shot, yeah. By the way, the app that we are using is a Sony Imaging Edge app for the desktop. We did do a full review on this app. It's a great app for studio photography. If you guys have Sony cameras, highly, highly recommend it. All right, ready? Look through the camera. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got. All right, so let's talk about our next lighting setup. So we have a smaller light source, which is gonna give us a much more dramatic looking lighting effect. We still just have the one light. I've got 3 honeycombs here, all with different widths between them. This is going to let me really focus the light on the subject, AKA Pat and his guitar. I have the negative fill right over here. Not sure if I'm gonna use that for that, but we're gonna see. Let's see what we can do. Now, another thing we can do, since we have an all white backdrop, we can actually make that black by moving our subject farther away from the backdrop, since light falls off very dramatically, very quickly. So I'm gonna have him probably sit, realistically, probably right about here, which gives us a pretty big gap between our subject and our wall. And we're going to adjust our light here as well. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit, okay.
So look at that, we've completely changed the lighting subject to a smaller light, and we instantly get something way more dramatic.
Okay.
I actually really fucking like that.
That was fucking badass.
That actually looks really good. So if we have the light shine down directly more, that's gonna give us a more dramatic look with his eyes and everything. So if we look at our eyes right here, see how we have this shadow in the eyes. So that's gonna really darken his eyes and give it a super dramatic look. All right, ready, Mr. Snack? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Art, baby. If I look at it though, it looks a little hot on his skin right here. And there's a lot of reflection coming off of maybe the guitar. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna change my camera settings a bit. We'll probably bring it up to like F10. And I might even zoom in a little bit more. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I just got chills. That's so fucking good.
Yeah.
I love that. That in a very dramatic black and white. That's gonna look really good. Okay, so I think for my next pose with you, yeah, let's have it cut off like one of your eyes again. Yep, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Oh, that's pretty fucking.
I love it.
Wow. That's pretty fucking good.
That should be your cover art. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in. We did one light with 2 very different looks. One very well lit, very soft, natural light versus one very dramatic. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.